Right everyone, it's Monday morning. I'm annoyed with myself because I've lied in too long, completely by accident. I went to bed like past midnight, but I thought, okay, that's fine because I'll be up at 8:30ish, 9ish. Managed to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, so that's one extreme, and I was like, right, I've got to go back to bed now. And then I didn't wake up until 10, and I didn't get out of bed until 10:30. And now I've got my breakfast and it's probably nearing 11 now. This is what happens when I'm at home. When I'm at uni, I would never dream of being up this late. I'm only up this late on a very rare occurrence at uni. I don't know what it is, but my surroundings just put me in a completely different mindset. I'm gonna have to change that if I want to have a hope of doing well in exams. I am just about to go on a run because it is an extremely sunny day outside. I can see that blue sky and I just want to go outside today. I've also not done any exercise in so long. I've gone from being so active in Cambridge, like going out every day, cycling to lectures every day, going to the gym once a week, constantly being around and on my feet and just going up and down the stairs in the house for food from the kitchen. I definitely need to change that. I've looked outside through my blinds and it looks pretty quiet out there. I think I'm pretty safe to be able to go out and still manage to keep a safe distance away from other people, because yes, we are on a social distancing mission. I live quite close to the seafront, so I'm going to go run along the seafront, have a view of the sea. It should be pleasant. The promenade is big enough that I'm not going to have any trouble staying away from people. I'm going to take a quick run and then come back, have lunch and get on with some work this afternoon. Everyone, so this is just a brief interlude because I wanted to talk about New Scientist magazine, who I'm very excited to be working with again. You might remember that I spoke about them in a vlog a few months back. They're a weekly science and technology magazine which you can get a digital subscription to, so you can access the weekly issues on an app on your phone, and you can also get access to their website. I am honestly addicted to New Scientist. My friends will vouch for this. It's just light relief from studying and work, you know, but it's still mentally stimulating. And since being home, I've been reading New Scientist even more frequently. I know a lot of you might be at a loose end at the moment, what with being stuck indoors, not having much to do. I can tell you from personal experiences that New Scientist is the answer. It gives you really good things to talk about in admissions interviews, university applications, cover letters. I always get so many questions from people asking me how they can best prepare for applications to university, applications to Oxford, applications for a science internship. And my answer is always to just show enthusiasm for your subject. And New Scientist is the perfect way to do that. There's so many articles on so many varied topics that there's going to be something for everyone. It covers all the current affairs from a scientific perspective, and it's just not a chore to read. I really enjoy it. It's a hobby. I was reading the feature article a few days ago on the importance of strength exercise, and this article has had such a big impact on me. It's making me rethink my whole exercise routine. The article spoke about how strength exercise is often overlooked and people see it as just a way to bulk up. Yes, aerobic exercise is important, but strength exercise is really important too and can lower your risk of so many different health complications. This article is actually a prime example of how accessible New Scientist articles are, because I haven't studied biology in about 5 years now, and this article did speak a lot about the human body, but I could understand it, I could follow it, and still took stuff away from the article. I still learnt from it. This is the New Scientist website on my laptop. A digital subscription gives you unlimited access to everything on this website. You can download and read all the latest issues on the app. You get full access to the New Scientist digital archives. You can watch all the brilliant New Scientist live talks, and you get full access to their digital book series. And New Scientist have very kindly given me an exclusive offer to share with you guys. So if you go to the link in the description below, you can get 10 weeks of New Scientist for £10. And yeah, I'm gonna head off and read some New Scientist now, and then we'll go back to Paige in the vlog doing her work. Hello peeps. So I'm feeling annoyed with myself right now because I've just been going over my computing project just to check that everything I've done is fine. I know this has been going on for days. You can judge me all you like I'm just the worst at finishing work off, clearly, and I'm too much of a perfectionist. But anyway, I've just been checking over it, and it's lucky I am a perfectionist because I've spotted a incorrect index in my foundation piece of code for one of my projects, and it's going to have a knock-on effect throughout the whole project. So all my graphs and table outputs at the moment are incorrect because of this one wrong index. I'm so annoyed. In the grand scheme of things, it won't make much difference to the mathematical observations I'm taking from this stuff, but some of the figures in my report are going to be wrong, and the markers are definitely going to be checking those figures. I've got to rerun it all, but at least I've realised now. I was desperately hoping that Past Paige had a reason for putting I+1 rather than I+2, but Past Paige did not have a reason. Past Paige was just stupid. But you know, present Paige is here. I've got Past Page's back and I've sorted things out. In other news, I'm really hungry. My tummy has been rumbling so much. It's because at university, we have dinner at 5:40. Jesus Cafe opens at 5:40. For 3 years of my life, I've been going for dinner at 5:40. I've been conditioned to have dinner at 5:40. And now I'm home for the foreseeable future, and my family like having dinner at like 7:30. Or later. Actually, it's 6:55 now. Maybe I'm being overly dramatic, but this is late. I'm hungry. I need food. My body is telling me I need food. But the thing is, if I complain and say I need food earlier, everyone will be like, Paige, why don't you cook? And I can't cook that great. Hey peeps, I've had dinner. I've just been sitting back at my desk trying to run code that takes forever to run. I think maybe I've just coded it really inefficiently, but I'm about to head downstairs because the Prime Minister is about to make an announcement. Loads of people are saying they think it's going to be lockdown. I don't know, but I'd like to keep up to date with what the government's saying, so I'm going to go head down and watch that on TV with my family.
Will only be allowed to leave their home for the following very limited purposes. Shopping for basic necessities as infrequently as possible. One form of exercise a day.
Bonjour, everybody. So, have I spoken to you yet today? I'm literally losing track. The days are merging into one. Yeah, as expected, the country has been put on lockdown today. We could only go out for essential shopping, exercise once per day. For medical reasons, people are allowed out or to help a vulnerable person, but aside from that, you're stuck inside. Now the whole family is working from home. My dad has transported all his work to the house now, so my mum's working upstairs, my dad's working downstairs, I'm working in my room. My sister is just not working because she doesn't have work. The point I'm at is I'm frustrated with my computing projects. I was frustrated a few months ago, and then at the time I thought, hey, I'm going to leave it for future Paige to deal with, and then come back to it and hopefully have a light bulb moment. Anyway, I have now come back to it and no light bulb moment has occurred. It's like the final question, literally, that I'm stuck on. So the project is almost fully done. I think I'm going to leave it because the thing is, if I keep going with it now, I'm just going to spend days and days and days on it. It's just not worth it. I need to get on with my other revision. So I'm going to leave this now, come back to it about a week before I need to submit it. And I know I'll actually work more effectively on it if the deadline's closer as well, because I'll feel pressured to do the work. Yeah, I'm going to get on with some revision. I've got 8 modules to revise. I've done 8 lecture courses this year. I think I'm going to start with Relativity because I didn't revise that much after last term. There's definitely parts of the lecture course that went over my head. Relativity revision starting now. Hey peeps, so I've just been searching for lecture recordings for one of my modules because I am sure I have seen some voice recordings for my Relativity course somewhere at some point. Yeah, I can't find them anywhere, and now I'm doubting whether they actually exist. So I'm gonna ask around a bit more and see if anyone else knows. All of my other lecture courses were definitely not recorded. It's quite unfortunate really, because quite a lot of the other science departments do record their lectures at the university. It's just the physics department and the astrophysics department don't like recording lectures. I kind of get it because, I mean, the chemistry lectures are really poorly attended because they record all of them. So students just sit at home in bed and do their lectures from there. But for physics and astrophysics, it would have been nice if the lectures were recorded, especially because they have the software to do it. And they're going to be forced to record them next term anyway because no one's going to lectures. I'm just going to clear up this Catan stuff. I kind of think I know what I'm doing with it now. I've got an interpretation of what the question is asking. I think it's a valid interpretation of what the question's asking. So I'm just going to go with it. So I have an answer at least and I'm not leaving it blank. It's kind of fiddly and it's going to take me some time concentrating just to get my program written properly. And I don't feel like doing that right now. So I'm going to leave that as a light project for future me. I just don't look at my diary these days. It's quite depressing really, because like I'm stuck indoors all day every day, revising all day every day. I don't have plans anymore. This is my lever arch file of relativity lecture notes and example sheet questions. It's not that fat at the moment, but I envisage this getting fatter over the time as I do more practice questions. And I also have my relativity flashcards. They're incomplete, but I kind of tried to make flashcards as I was going along with the course in first term. How am I going to tackle this? I don't really know. I don't know how to revise this year, to be quite honest with you guys, because I just don't know what my assessment's going to be like. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to start working through the lecture notes, I think, and go through my example sheet questions just to recap all of them. So I'm confident with all the example sheet questions they've set us throughout the year. And then I'm going to have a look at some past paper questions and hope that whatever they do set us will be along the same lines. Oh my god, my head hurts already. I forgot I had that filming and not on time lapse. My head hurts already, guys. Okay, we're gonna time lapse now. Hello everyone. So I'm quite pleased with myself because I got a good lot of work done yesterday. I might have been a bit slow to get going today. Had a bit of a lie-in by accident. Took a long time having breakfast. What can you do? Today I need to plan and film a video about stars. I'm going to do some area of stellar structure or stellar evolution. Haven't decided what yet. But basically, I'm involved with the study tube project. We're doing a video every day teaching people about an area we're interested in, and I'm doing it with a load of other study tubers. It's my turn to make a video. I need to sound knowledgeable somehow about stars, and I should be, because I've had a whole lecture course on stars, so hopefully I know my stuff. I've got a whiteboard at the ready, you can see it over there. I just need to plan out what I'm going to say. So I'm going to start this morning. Is it actually even morning still? To be honest, it's probably afternoon by this point. What time is it? 11:42. Nope, we're still in the morning. Well done, Paige, getting going in the morning. I'm going to start by revising some bits from my stars lecture course. Then I'm going to pick out the bits I want to talk about in the video, and then try and figure out the level I'm pitching it at. Bonjour, everyone. I think I've said that earlier this week. I don't know why lockdown is turning me French. But anyway, I have just filmed a YouTube video for the Study Tube Project YouTube channel. I became teacher Paige for the morning, got very professional. There's my tripod. I had a bit of a mare, to be honest with you guys. Got the whiteboard out, tried the whiteboard pen, and it was working to start off with. Got about a sentence in and it ran out, and I thought, great. It's my sister's whiteboard and she owns the whiteboard pens, but also her room is a mess. I had to hunt through her room for a working whiteboard pen, and I was like, great, okay, let's go sit down and actually film. But by that point, I was hungry. So my tummy started rumbling, and I thought, well, this isn't very professional. Can't have my tummy rumbling throughout the video. So then I had to run and get food. But finally I managed to film it. I will link the video in the description. Go check it out if you haven't seen it already. Over on the Study Tube Project channel. Subscribe over there as well. But that was fun to film, actually. Here's a funny story. My sister had my debit card and driver's license because I gave them to her the other day when she was collecting an order for me. And I forgot she had them. It wasn't until yesterday evening when I thought, wait, where are my card and ID? I haven't even been out the house, so how have I lost them? Then I realised she had them. She was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Then she goes, oh, I might have used your card to buy something earlier. I was like, excuse me? And she'd put my card in for some online payment earlier in the day, thinking, apparently, it was her card. Sounds dodgy to me. She claims it was an accident. So yeah, I have reclaimed my debit card and ID, but I thought that was very cheeky of her. These are the sorts of people I'm in lockdown with, guys. Help me out. Yeah, I'm gonna edit my video, and I think I'm gonna end this video here because I have been filming for a week now. Oh, I also want to say thank you for some of the lovely messages I've received on Instagram and in the YouTube comments. People are being like really like understanding and lovely about me having to leave university so suddenly, and you know, I have found it an adjustment and I have found it quite tough to accept, but all the lovely messages I've been getting have made it a lot easier, so thank you for that. Right, I'm gonna get to my editing this afternoon, but see you guys later. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a like, subscribe down below, follow me on Instagram, which is @_Paige_Y. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.